What a matchup we have in the Western Conference Finals. It's the Denver Nuggets against your Los Angeles Lakers, and coming up on today's show, we're going to preview this much-anticipated matchup for the right to make it to the NBA Finals. LeBron James, Anthony Davis taking on the Joker. It's going to be absolutely awesome. And speaking of this series, make sure you subscribe and join us for some Western Conference Finals watch parties right here on the Los Angeles Lakers Report. The series begins after the NBA Draft Lottery on Tuesday. That's when we'll be live. That's why you subscribe, turn on your noties, live play-by-play, audience interaction. We'll be taking down some drinks and beverages as well. Hit that sub button and join us. Can't wait to see you. So you look at this matchup here, Los Angeles Lakers making it to the Western Conference Finals after narrowly escaping out of the NBA play-in tournament over the Minnesota Timberwolves, 7 seed, making it into the Final Four in the West, 8 seed Miami Heat, making it to the Final Four in the Eastern Conference. Nuggets all year, they've been the superior team in this conference. They've been the best squad, 53-29 in the regular season, defeated the Suns last series 4-2. Their last finals appearance, it's when the NBA wasn't even a thing. The ABA was a thing. 1976, and for LA, with their illustrious history, of course, they last made it to the finals in 2020, NBA bubble, capped off with an NBA championship, the first for AD and LeBron in the purple and gold. Lakers 43-39 this year, so to get where they are right now, it's really, really impressive. And look, I have been critical of Rob Pelinka mostly because of that trade for Russell Westbrook. I said at the time, some of you ripped me for it. It never made any semblance of sense. He's not a winning basketball player. He's maddening to watch stylistically. I don't think it made a lot of sense at all to have him with LeBron James because he can't shoot. He's way too reckless, doesn't have a good feel for the game, and that doesn't translate to wins in the postseason. But in bringing in a Jared Vanderbilt, Rui Hachimura, who you got for Kendrick Nunn, as well as Malik Beasley, who barely plays now, as well as the development from some of these players, like Dennis Schroeder. My goodness, he's had a good bounce-back year. Austin Reeves has been awesome. AR-15, what it do? This is where the Lakers are, and Rob Pelinka certainly deserves credit for that. So, who you got in this series? LAL for the Lakers, DEN for the Denver Nuggets. Please let us know down in the comments section who you're riding with. I like the Lakers to win this playoff series. Obviously, the big matchup that everybody's going to be talking about is the front court matchup between Nikola Jokic and Anthony Davis. It's the Joker against the Brow, and I think this is going to be the matchup that dictates this series. If Anthony Davis can play like he did and hold it down on both ends like he did against the Golden State Warriors, Lakers should advance because, look, I've always said this about AD and LeBron, and unfortunately for Lakers fans, they've been injured a lot throughout their respective Lakers careers. But when they're on the floor together over the course of a 7-game series, they are incredibly difficult to beat. As for what AD has done so far, I actually think the numbers don't really tell the full story for how impactful and how great he's been. 21 points per game. It seems like a lot more than that, right? Especially after seeing him go off against the Warriors. They were so depleted in that front court, and AD was able to take over. 14 rebounds to boot, 53% from the field, three-pointers, who cares? He barely takes them. And then for Nikola Jokic, a different style of big who's not the athletic unicorn of AD, but this guy is a generational and perhaps once-in-a-lifetime type of player with the scoring ability at all three levels given his size, the lack of athleticism, his tremendous feel for the game, but how he also impacts games, rebounding the basketball, most importantly, though, setting his teammates up for success in dishing the basketball out. And check out his shooting numbers, ladies and gentlemen. 55% from the field, 47.5% from three-point range. This is why I think that AD can be the X factor. If the Lakers are to advance in this series, I think AD will have to be their best player like he was in round 2. He's going to have to play extremely good and productive basketball against Nikola Jokic, and that matchup's going to be a handful, but AD can keep up with the Joker. Why? He has the burst, size, athleticism, and quickness to at least stay in front of the Joker, but the Joker's so difficult to guard. A lot more to get to on our preview of the Western Conference Finals, but first, I am elated, very excited to welcome on a new sponsor here at Chat Sports and on the Lakers Report. It is Bird Dogs, a company that I absolutely love. They have shorts and gym shorts with a built-in liner. They are so comfortable, and I love the fabric that they use. Laker Nation, Are you looking for shorts that not only look great but feel great too? Look no further than Bird Dogs. As a regular viewer of the Lakers Report, you know we here at Chat Sports are all about personal stories, just like the Lakers making it to the Western Conference Finals as a 7 seed. And Bird Dogs has got one to share. It's springtime, summer's coming up around the corner, and I've been wearing Bird Dogs for their amazing fit. Not only do they make me look great, but they make me feel confident and comfortable all day long. And because they're snug on my legs, people know I never miss my runs or leg day. And with their stretchy fabric, they're really comfortable. Bird Dog shorts hug your legs in all the right places while still allowing for freedom of movement. These are crucial when I go on my long runs because I recently completed a 300-day running streak. I have to be comfortable, but the fabric has to be stretchy as well. Don't believe me? Do yourselves a favor, try Bird Dogs out for yourself. Click the link in the description below to go to birddogs.com and enter the promo code CHAT. And when you enter the promo code CHAT, you get a free Yeti-style tumbler. That's what comes with your purchase. Birddogs.com, promo code CHAT. You can keep your water cold or your coffee hot in one of these, and the logo is clean as well. Look, they're so stretchy, and I'm able to have this freedom of movement. Check them out right now. They look good on me. They'll look good on you as well. Birddogs.com/chat. I also love the names that they have for their shorts as well. Bunch of different styles too. See for yourself. The X Factor, going back to Anthony Davis here. Look, he was so good against Golden State. A reason he was so good against the Golden State Warriors is because they lacked some of that front court size. Now the Nuggets have it because of Nikola Jokic, right? And their backup center options, not all that great, but what's crazy about the Joker, you might look at him and say, he's not in great condition. He's not in great shape. He's been logging a ton of minutes, and AD is going to have to do the same because the discrepancy between what the Lakers are when he plays well and what the Lakers are when he plays poorly is a wide margin. In wins throughout the playoffs so far, he's a lot better than losses. 22 points per game, 15.5 rebounds, 3.5 blocks. What a great rim protector. He's shooting nearly 55% from the deck, 85% from the free throw line. In losses, though, points goes down by nearly 3, rebounds by 4.5, blocks per game down more than a block, field goal percentage down nearly 5 points, free throw percentage, it's down from 85.5 to nearly 77. That's why the pressure is on AD. So who do you think the better player is? This is actually a great argument here because there was some chatter after the Lakers dusted off the Warriors on Friday night that AD has the argument to be one of the best players in the NBA, if not the best. This series, we might find out. Type 15 for the Joker, number 3 for AD. Series schedule here, and keep in mind, we're going to be doing watch parties for these games. Game 1, Tuesday, the 16th here of May. We're already halfway through this month. That's wild. Tip-off, 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. Then Game 2 is the 18th. 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. That's actually going to be the start time for all of these games, by the way. For those of you on the East Coast, this is a win for you because you don't get some of those really late games. Game 3, the 20th. Game 4, the 22nd. After that, if necessary, of course, the 24th, 26th, as well as the 28th to take you into Memorial Day weekend. Keys to victory here for Los Angeles, in my opinion, as well as producer Coop, who does a great job with putting these shows together and knows ball, by the way. He's going to probably be with me for some of these watch parties as well. You'll hear from him for his analysis. Got to contain Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. I don't think it's ideal to have MPJ as your third best player, but Jamal Murray is due to go off any given night. Now, he's a high-low player. The highs are great, lows are frustrating. Got to contain both of them, though. For the Lakers, find consistency from the bench. If you can have Vanderbilt locking down Steph Curry, and you can have Austin Reeves hitting half-court shots in Game 6, playing great basketball, Dennis Schroeder chiming in, Rui Hachimura being an impact player, then that's great. That'll bode well in this series against the number 1 team in the West. Have to find that consistency from the bench and have that carry over from the previous series against Golden State. I do also want to see the Lakers play physical basketball. All the Warriors fans were complaining about the free throw discrepancy because the Lakers took so many more free throws than Golden State. information for Dubs fans out there. The Lakers were number 1 in free throw attempts throughout the regular season. The Warriors were last. Why is that? The Lakers are a downhill physical basketball team that attacks the 10. The Warriors live out on the perimeter. Lakers need to continue to be physical and get to the stripe. They can do that with AD and LeBron. Win the three-point battle. Look, it was a high-low type of series against Golden State because the Lakers were good from 3 on some nights, bad on other nights. They were really good with some timely three-point buckets in that Game 6 to not allow that series to go 7 games against a Nuggets team that does like to space it out, get out in transition, got to win the three-point battle. And I also think this is really important too. In the Mile High City, conditioning has to be at its peak, right? Because oxygen levels just aren't what they are at sea level, like what the Lakers are used to in Los Angeles. When you're in the Mile High City, it's a little bit more difficult to play. So your stamina is going to be tested. Steal one at Ball Arena. And if you steal game 1, you make a statement, just like the Lakers did in that series against Golden State. Give us your key to the series down below. We want to hear from you down in the comments section. We appreciate y'all. And if you made it this far, real one roll call. Give us a real one down in the chat. We appreciate you for joining us, and we'll appreciate you even more if you join us for our watch parties.